YouTube, you got Josh here again. We're going to do a review on the Shooter's Arms Elite. It's clearly a 1911 style pistol. I don't know the exact specs, but it looks to me like it's a modified 1911 A1 slide. It's got all of the eject port, top port, and internal extractor, and of course just the 4 serrations. So it just appears to be a good 1911 A1 style slide. Does have dovetail sights, which is nice. We also have extended slide release, or disassembly levers, what I usually call it, though it only levers a couple of centimeters there. It's got a extended safety. I like that. It's got bobbed hammer. They call it a commander style hammer. I've never had a 1911 commander, but apparently they look like that, the hammers. Still has the safety notch or half cock. It does not decock anymore. You can't just drop it. It won't drop. It's kind of annoying. I actually kind of like that on my other 1911, but not really essential. It's got a pretty standard mag release. It has a skeletonized target hammer, trigger, I'm sorry. It's pretty good. It feels good. It's nice and light. It does not have a beveled magazine well. That's also different from the Rock Island. That's about the only feature that one has. But yeah, really, I mean, it's just a really nice 1911. So look at the sights. It has some sort of notch target sights. They're much better than the ones on the Rock Island as well. It disassembles pretty much the same way as every other 1911. We'll go ahead and tear it down here for you, just for the heck of it. We're going to show you the supposedly easy way to do it. I prefer the way I showed you on the Rock Island, but just for the hell of it, we'll do it this way. A lot of people out there think you need a wrench to hold that front part. I obviously didn't, so with a little bit of practice, I don't think you will either. Pretty easy. With this one, the recoil spring comes out from the inside. It doesn't pull out like the other one. You have to go in. Let's go ahead and rotate the bushing back. Push the link forward. Barrel comes out. It has a nice heavy-duty looking barrel. It also appears to have a stainless or some kind of a non-corrosive polished chamber, but the rest of the barrel appears to just be steel. Really don't know. Here we are looking at the slide. It looks pretty standard. I don't know what they did different, but this one feeds hollow points a little better. So whatever they did with the feed ramp, it works good. Go ahead and put it back together for you. I fired a couple of rounds through it. Let's see, about 3 mags maybe 4 mags. I shot crappy ammo, that Blazer aluminum cased garbage, and it actually shot pretty good. Very accurate, surprisingly. I was shooting the end out of Pringles cans with relative ease. The first time you ever shoot a gun, that's pretty decent performance as far as I'm concerned. Okay, you just stay down. Got it, all the way forward. Now we can flip it back over. That part really doesn't matter how you do it. That's just the way I do it. That's the easiest way I know. If you flip it over like that, it makes it easier. As you notice, the link lined up perfectly for me. That almost never happens. This gun might be starting to like me. Okay, we're going to pull the slide back. Now, with the extended parts, you have to remember it goes in further than the standard small parts. So you need to make sure it goes all the way in and goes flush. It's inside the rail on the inside of the slide. plug goes back in. What I do is I decock it, set her back on her side, the exact same position we disassembled it in. Push that all the way in. Safety, slide lock, drop. There we are. We have a fully functional Shooter's Arms Elite. It's another made in Philippines 1911. Like I said, I shot it. It shot good. This one hasn't even been broken in yet, and it shoots great. I would rate it a 4.5 out of 5. It's actually a fairly attractive gun for an inexpensive one. This is a sub $500 1911. So, with the quality of the parts, the tolerances are all very high. It has absolutely no loose breech whatsoever, and that weird polished surface is actually a little bit harder to push on than the standard steel barrels. But I would probably buy another one if somebody offered it to me for under $500. It's really a nice 1911. I highly recommend it. This was Josh. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, well, in a constructive way, let me know what I did wrong, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, thanks a lot. Take it easy.